1720 in London. The streets buzz with rumors of the South Sea Company's skyrocketing shares. Investors from aristocrats to commoners are desperate to buy at any price, believing fortunes await just one more step beyond reason. But beneath the frenzy lies a fate repeating through history, bubbles bursting and lives shattered. What drives this madness? And how does it keep pulling us in century after century? Let's trace the wild, human story of speculation that never quite dies. Speculation isn't a new beast. It's ancient, messy, and wildly human. But how did early markets fuel speculative waves that crashed spectacularly? Let's peek at the wild 17th and 18th centuries, where rationality took a backseat to dreams and desperation. In 1720, Londoners were caught in the South Sea bubble storm. The South Sea Company's shares soared on promises of government debt relief and exotic trade profits. Daniel Defoe noted how everyone from dukes to street vendors scrambled to buy, convinced the price would only explode higher. When reality hit, fortunes vanished overnight, sparking riots and widespread ruin. Speculation thrives on the tug-of-war between fear and greed. Imagine a crowd chasing a street magician's illusion. Some rush forward hoping to catch the prize, others hesitate, fearful of being left behind. This emotional roller coaster drives price swings far beyond any logical value, turning markets into arenas of collective euphoria and panic. Historians like Chancellor show that these early disasters weren't just miscalculations, they were lessons. The aftermath of the South Sea bubble planted seeds for regulatory ideas and wariness, slowly shaping how markets handled risk. Yet, despite early warnings, the human hunger for quick riches kept pulling investors back into the fire. You might think speculation's all about money, but it's way messier. Beyond the cash, speculation taps into deeper human cravings: status, hope, rebellion. Let's unpack how figures from Disraeli to Boesky reveal speculation's complex soul. Benjamin Disraeli, future British Prime Minister, didn't limit himself to politics. He dabbled in speculative investments, driven as much by ambition and reputation as by profit. For Disraeli, speculation was a stage to showcase daring and social prowess, proving it's never just about money but the complex human need for influence and recognition. In the 1980s, Ivan Boesky became the poster child for Wall Street greed. His massive insider trades fueled a wave of speculation that crashed with spectacular legal consequences. Boesky's story uncovers how insider knowledge and murmurs among elites turbocharged speculative bubbles, often putting ordinary investors at a terrifying disadvantage. Edward Chancellor argues speculation springs from diverse human impulses: hope for a better future, fear of missing out, desire to beat the system. It's a psychological dance, weaving ambition, illusion, and sometimes sheer recklessness, making speculation a mirror of our messy humanity, not just financial theory. Fast forward to the late 20th century, speculation's stage is now the entire world, with risks magnified. From the 1929 crash to Japan's lost decade, what happens when these forces collide on a global scale? Brace for surprises and lessons. October 1929 didn't just shake Wall Street, it shattered global economies. Panic selling sparked a cascading crash as investors worldwide scrambled to exit. Chancellor details how this contagion effect stemmed from intertwined markets and collective psychology. Fear spreads faster than any virus, toppling economies like dominoes on a shaky table. Japan's 1990s asset bubble burst into a decades-long economic malaise. Speculative real estate and stock investments soared on unrealistic confidence. When prices collapsed, it wasn't just money that was lost, but faith in a system too wrapped up in excess. This taught the world speculation can freeze entire economies, not just markets. George Soros, legendary financier, warned that unchecked speculative forces could trigger global crises. He believed market participants' reflexivity, where beliefs shape reality and vice versa, could accelerate bubbles and crashes. Soros's perspective flips the idea that markets are coldly rational, revealing speculation as a living, breathing threat to stability. Back in 1720 London, the frenzy felt endless, until the bubble popped with devastating finality. That scene, centuries old, echoes today. We chase dreams so hard we forget the risks lurking just behind the next price climb. Try this: next time you feel FOMO on a hot stock pause, ask yourself who's really driving that price and why. Sometimes the devil really does take the hindmost. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.